Welcome back, YouTube gang. We in here. We in here. Let's get to it. Man, we got Alabama versus Wisconsin up first at bat. Then we gonna go into Georgia versus Tennessee, man. It should be two good games today. We gonna get to see, how well Tyler Simpson does today versus that boy. Who they got? They got that boy Dylan Raiola over there at Wisconsin. I think they started quarterback got hurt, so Dylan Raiola started the last game, and I think he will be starting this game. So this will be the first time I get to see Dylan Raiola play. But let me make sure because you just never know. I don't follow Wisconsin, so I'm not quite sure if he's going to start out this game, but I'm almost positive that he will. No, he will not start this game. Wow. Okay. He will not start this game. It will be Danny O'Neal starting this game. Unless ESPN got something mixed up, Danny O'Neal will be starting this game here versus Alabama. So this should be a good game to kick back and watch, man. Let's do this, man. Go Dogs out there to all the fans and all of the fans of the Doghouse channel, man. Go Dogs, man. I know a lot of people got other things that they doing right now. It's Saturday, so I know what time it is, but go Dogs, man. Shout out to all the dogs walking off in the chat. Shout out to all the dogs all over the world. It is Saturday and it is game day. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We on commercial right now. I'm watching it on Disney Plus. I don't have no, I've been cutting my regular internet. So I'm watching it on Disney Plus. I got Hulu also, but I kind of felt like Disney Plus was a little more it's with the Hulu. So but I just kind of feel like when I watch it on Disney Plus, it'd be a little more it'd be up to speed cuz Hulu seemed like it'd be a little behind. So I'm watching it on Disney Plus today, and it don't buffer as much when you watch it on Hulu. When you watch it on Hulu, it seems like sometimes it start buffering. So we just gonna kick back, relax, and watch it on Disney, where I ain't got to worry about all the buffer. Only thing I got to worry about is we'll be right back. That's it. But we in here like swimwear on the beach chair, man. It feels good, man. Feel like a good Saturday. Anything can happen today, Wisconsin 2-0. Obviously, Bama is 1-1. So, Bama did very good last week. And I think Bama could pull this one off. I'm not even gonna kid y'all. They did very good against UL Monroe, whoever that is. They did very good. They scored 73 points. It was 73-0. Of course, that was a peon team, but they did what they were supposed to do. You feel me? So we're gonna see what they do against this Wisconsin team, man. I didn't even realize how Alabama is right now on a poll. Right, Alabama is at 19. I didn't realize that, but wow. I don't think I could recall the last time Bama was that low in the poll. You know. Yeah, we in it though. We in it. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, but like I said, man, if I could put my money on it, I would put it on. I would actually put it on Bama, but who knows, man? You never know. Wisconsin look like they got a good team this season, so ain't no telling what they gonna do. But it looked good out there, look bright out there. The weather looked good. It shouldn't be no excuses this game. This should be a pretty good physical game right here. All right, Wisconsin get the ball on offense to start off this game. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let's see something. something was going on with the computer. Screen got dark. All right, let's see what Wisconsin got going on. All right, complete their first pass. All right, so Dylan Raiola started the game last weekend. I didn't know that. The guy Dan O'Neal, whatever his name is, O'Neal. I didn't know that he was gonna start this game. I actually thought that he was hurt. I didn't think he was out for the season or nothing like that, but I did think he was hurt, and I did think that all right, they trying to establish that run game. I did think Dylan Raiola was gonna get to play today. We probably won't see him too much today. But I wanted to see him play because I never really seen him play. The last 2 weeks I've been mainly focusing on Georgia. I ain't even get to see what dude can do. But they say he look okay out there. But yeah, it look like Wisconsin trying to establish that run game on that Alabama defense. So let's see what they do. Okay. Yeah, man. It's one of those good old Saturdays, man. I wanted to because we playing Alabama in week 4. So, I mean next weekend. So I wanted to see, you know, size up this competition. Now, like I say, I know that a lot of people, misjudge Alabama since they lost to Florida State, but Florida State is actually a good team. So I don't know why so many people thought that Alabama was gonna suck this season, but I kinda knew they wasn't, just due to the fact that Alabama is still recruiting at a high level, man. People are still coming to Alabama. So yeah, the coaching, like I say, it's 60-40 when it comes to talent and coaching. When major talent come to the team, regardless of the coaching staff, sometimes I think coaching plays a major part, but not that much. If you talented, if you born with it's always in you. It ain't never on you. So I always knew that Bama was gonna continue to strive. Uh-oh, it might be a holding call, but they threw it late though. Like what was that? Pass interference on the offense. Wow. All right, now Wisconsin, now y'all can't have all of them penalties against Bama now. Telling you right now. What, he pushed off? Yeah, he saw it too. The receiver saw that too, yeah. All right now. Shh. Yeah, y'all might as well go and get ready to punt this. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, that's the first sack of the season? Wow. Oh, is it his first sack of the season? Yeah, man. I seen that coming. But I think Wisconsin got a good chance with these with Bama, man. I don't I just don't feel like Bama is as great as they once was. So at the end of the day, I think anybody got a chance of beating Alabama. I don't see anybody on Alabama's defense or offense that's as great as they once did. The players, they're not as great as they once was. So, I think the playing field is evened out as far as the players goes and how good these players are. Like I say, Alabama continues to recruit at a high level. So I knew for a fact that Alabama was still going to be decent. But a lot of people that don't like Alabama, especially a lot of us Georgia fans, a lot of us don't like Bama, so we want to see him lose. But oh, he got stuffed. Oh boy, that damn left side, man. What was they? They ain't give no push. But yeah, like, you know, I think the playing field has evened out for Bama. I think that's one of the main reasons why Nick Saban decided to leave. He decided to leave. You know, he's getting old, and he also saw that, hey, man, the playing field is getting evened out, you know. Yeah, that's a false start. Yeah, the playing field done got evened out, and it is what it is, you know. Everybody got to deal with it. Everybody got to deal with it. Bama just ain't used to it. Bama ain't really used to dealing with the playing field being evened out. Bama used to having all of the 5 stars, you know what I'm saying? All of the top wide receivers, all of the top running backs. They just used to having that, you know. But now the playing field even out. Saban had to sit it down. All right, what's this? Second and one. What? 10? Oh man, he should have went downfield. All right, Wisconsin. Yeah, y'all better hold it down. Y'all in a good position. They in the third and long situation now. He looked like he about to convert. Nah, he didn't get there. Look like he got a little legs on him too, man. Old Tyler Simpson. Kalen DeBoer, he gonna go for it. I already know he gonna go for it. I mean, you might as well. I mean, I'm gonna probably watch this first half and then, you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna end the live and then come back for the Georgia game. Oh, wow. Wow, he tried to pass on 4th and 2? Oh, wow. What a decision. Wow. Nah, ain't no flag. DeBoer, ain't no flag. No, sir. Wow, that was a crazy decision right there. I would have never thought that he would have tried to throw the ball on 4th and 2. I would at least, you know, at least try to see if I could. But I don't know about the run game, Alabama's run game. I don't know how well their run game is. Um, the first time they ran the ball, he got stuffed in the backfield. I don't think he got hit behind the sticks, but damn, I would have just ran that 4th and 2. I would have just ran the ball. I mean, you will risk a turnover doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Throwing the ball, you could have just ran it. You ain't got 2 yards. Come on now, make it make sense, getting the ball. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm gonna watch this first half, man. I'm gonna kick back, watch this first half because I'm not gonna sit through the whole game. You know what I mean? I'm not invested in no other teams like that, so I'm gonna watch this first half and then come back when the Georgia game starts. Go ahead and knock out a few things before that game start, and then we gonna be in there like swimwear on the beach chair. But yeah, like I say, man, I think a lot of people thought that Bama wasn't, you know, they weren't gonna be good this season after seeing them lose to Florida State. But like I said, me personally, I saw who they was getting. I saw the recruits. You know, even next season they'll still be good. You know what I mean? You got top recruits still coming. So I don't know where these guys getting. I guess they assuming just because Nick Saban is not the coach that they just going to be terrible or whatever. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that Bama will be terrible for a couple of years. They got a couple of years where they still be decent. Well, now will they be as great as they once was? And no, I don't believe so. Not at all. And it's not due to Saban. Well, I think some of it is due to Saban, and it's due to the fact that a lot of guys wanted to come and play for Saban. Not so much as the coaching. Now, do I believe he's a great coach? Yeah, he's proven himself a million times. But at the same time, I think a lot of players just wanted to come to Alabama for his name for the most part. But, if Alabama can stay, consistent this season and next season, people, they still going to be in the top ranks. So don't toot your horn too much thinking that this team going to be terrible or bad just because of one game, you know. And that's the same way with how I feel with Georgia. Like, Georgia consistently recruit at a high level. You know what I mean? We just got to put it all together. Like, that's the main thing I feel like with Georgia. Georgia got to learn how to put it all together. And it's starting with the quarterback. So this game here will be the biggest test for Georgia. And we will get to see what Georgia's all about with this game here. Hopefully they proving a lot of us wrong. I don't think they will. I hope they will. But I don't necessarily think they'll prove us wrong. I think that I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest. All right, Wisconsin. Oh, interception. Wow. That was a clean interception. What was that dude thinking about? Yep. You playing like this versus Alabama, you definitely you're definitely gonna lose. I don't see why Dylan Raiola is not starting. He had may as well stayed at Georgia if you was gonna sit on the bench to a guy like this already throwing an interception. Easy. I don't even know what he was saying. Wow. Come on, O'Neal. That was horrible. That was horrible. But your receiver barely even turned his back to that was horrible. Good job, Alabama defense. Shit. All right, so as we can see, they ain't got too much of a run game. At least versus Wisconsin's defense. Alabama's run game ain't looking too hot. They done ran the ball, once or twice? And they ain't been able to do nothing, really. So the running back game don't look too hot with Bama. So I do see that. So that's something to think about next weekend. Yeah, the run game is terrible. They got a horrible run game. That's terrible right there. I understand following your blocks, but man, I mean, you can clearly see you wasn't gonna do nothing with that right there. Yeah, so that's something that we need to hone in on right there, Glenn Schumann. There's something that we need to pay attention to right here. Them boys don't look like they got much of a run game. Alabama do seem different. They don't seem as dominant as they used to be at all. Mm. Ooh, he got it off. Ooh, he got that thing off. Now that's some good quarterbacking right there. That's some good quarterbacking right there. That was a good move right there. I mean, mm, that was a good throw. Right in the nick of time. That's the guy that everybody looking forward to seeing more from, Jeremy Bernard. Yeah, they looking, he's looking to be real with you. He looking better than Lil Williams. People talking about him more than Williams nowadays. All right, second and what? 5. Mm. Them boys need to learn how to wrap up, man. I swear, college football nowadays, Guys don't wrap up too much, man. I don't know what the deal is. Like you could stop a guy from getting at least 2 extra yards if you just wrap the hell up. Like I don't get why they don't wrap up like that. They just it's like they just come through flying with the intention to just arm tackle. Sometimes I feel like. All right, third down. Let's get it. Up, wide open man. Nah, he already got the first. Got a wide open man out there. See, that's what Wisconsin can't do. Wisconsin got to pay attention to that number 2 man, Williams. They got to pay attention to him. And he stared him down the whole way, which is so sad. Which is so sad that the defense didn't catch on to that. The man stared him down the whole way. Like he knew who his man was the whole time. So like Wisconsin got to catch on to that. Okay. First down. Okay, he got a first. Yeah, Tyler Simpson looking decent though. He looking decent. Yeah, that was a good play. But that run game is horrible, man. That run game is terrible. It's like he's not even he ain't a downhill runner. Like I don't know. Is he a freshman? Is Riley a freshman or what? Wow. They run game. Wow. Commentator must know Bama boy, because he definitely just said that this is where they like to let Ty Simpson do his thing up in the red zone. And next play, he definitely tried to run the ball. Well, it's good, I guess, to see that Alabama ain't as dominant as they used to be, man. Because at one point in time, like I mean, you had way too many 5-star guys, and it just wasn't even compatible. You know what I mean? It was out. It was mismatches everywhere on the field. Now it's a little more decent. Damn. I don't know if it's an outstanding run defense. I mean, I guess to Alabama, but man, like he's like these running backs ain't really hitting on much. Maybe they need to pitch it to the outside or something like that. Maybe they need to try some outside runs. Oh yeah, Tyler Simpson finna take it in. Oh no, he ain't finna. Hell no. Oh, he got it. He got it. Wow. Wow. That's terrible for Wisconsin defense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible for Wisconsin defense, boy. Y'all had multiple men out there to stop that. He stretched out. Yeah, but it was tough to get in the end zone from the red zone. So that's something that Bama gotta seem like they gotta work on. I mean, we definitely gotta work on it also too. Uh, mm, Say he was holding, huh? I mean, that was a good drive for Bama. I mean, they got to get something going with the run game, but that was a good drive for Bama. Honestly. I mean, we ain't used to seeing them going for it in the in 4th and 1 on a goal. We ain't used to seeing that from Bama, but that was a good drive for them. Ah, ah, damn, that must have been his first touchdown of the season. So on his knees like he praying. Anyway, yeah, man, Bama, man, like that was a good drive, man. Real talk. Could anybody stop Bama's offense? Definitely, definitely. Bama's offense does not look elite. At least versus Wisconsin, and at least this is the first half, so first quarter. So I don't want to speak, but I will say that the offense does not look elite. It does not look unstoppable. The run game is not there. They got to get something going with that. So yeah, man, I think that the playing field has evened out. And that's why, with us as well at Georgia, that's why we having the problems that we having also, because the playing field is definitely evened out. Uh, Especially playing tougher opponents, man. So, I don't know what to say, man. I just know it's gonna be some tough games this season for Bama as well as Georgia. It's gonna be some tough games. Now Tennessee, they looking pretty decent on offense, at least versus who they play. Obviously, our defense is a little tougher than the defense that they played the last 2 weeks. But at the same time, man, I think our secondary will be tested. Our secondary will really be tested. We'll see what they can come up with. Um, Obviously, Tennessee going to score. I'm not expecting them not to score. If they don't, that'll be good also. I'm hoping to see a close game. I think this game probably be a close game also. Uh, but at the same time, I'm looking to see a close game versus Tennessee. Hopefully, we don't let it get out of control. Hopefully, the defense don't stay on the field. Hopefully, Gunna stop. They can, prove us wrong. That's all I really want to see. Yeah, I call for him to be on the bench also, but I want to see him prove me wrong. So that'll be great for the both of us, for him and the fan base. It'll be great. We wouldn't be Georgia fans if we didn't criticize our quarterback. That's just what we do. That's just what we do. We criticize our quarterback no matter what. We gonna criticize them. If they ain't looking good, we gonna criticize them. We ain't in the business of sugarcoating. That's one thing I do love about the Georgia fan base. The Georgia fan base ain't sugarcoating nothing. But we got to get it rolling. Won 8 straight versus Tennessee. Yeah, man, we can keep this thing rolling. Hopefully. I don't know, man. I believe LSU finna dog walk Florida. They finna brutalize Florida. After what we seen last weekend, they about to brutalize Florida, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Florida. I don't know if it's the coaching or what. I don't know if it's the recruitment. I haven't heard too many guys, which I don't keep up with Florida's recruitment, but I haven't heard any standout guys that actually committed to Florida. So I don't know, man. It could just be the coaching, or it could, be some of the players also. You just never know. I know they're gonna come into this game. They're gonna definitely come into this game with hopes to win the game. I think they're gonna play tough. I think they're gonna play hard, but I don't see Florida State, not Florida State, but Florida beating LSU. I think LSU got this one. I'm gonna call that early. I think LSU got this one. Yeah, man. So just chilling. I wish I had me a cold one right now, but it's a little too early for me. I don't really drink before 12, so it's a little bit too early for me. But I definitely feel good enough to drink one. Damn. And the back to Georgia though, like like I say, this game will be a game to prove to everybody, the fan base, everybody that Gunner Stockton can, do what he need to do. Like I feel like he should be using his legs a lot more. I think that if they feel as if the offensive line is not as strong, I think we need to create something around that. You know what I mean? Like if the offensive line is not that strong, then you need to figure something else out outside of what you did last weekend, because weekend was horrible to watch. And I hope this is not one of the seasons, because we just came off of 2024 where it was just like, come on, like being on the edge of your seat the whole season is crazy. I had you get headaches, man, especially if you love the Dogs the way I love the Dogs, man. You get headaches sitting there stressed out the whole game. And I was hoping for this to not be the season, especially with having a dual threat quarterback. But it seemed like in the first 2 weeks, we just haven't even seen him be able to throw the ball as much downfield. And a lot of people that's covering the Dogs are saying it's due to the offensive line. But, man, I don't know if I want to keep using that as an excuse, I just don't know, and I get it, guys come in new, never really having much experience, trying to gain chemistry with the rest of the guys. I get it. I get it. But at the same token, I feel like we recruit at a high level in every position. Every position ain't 5 stars, obviously. Obviously, majority of the 5 stars are going to come from the defense side of the ball. But at the same time, like, the O-line shouldn't be a problem for us. It really shouldn't be a problem for us, especially after all of the talk that's been going on, after all of the bashing been going on. I did my share of bashing, and I don't take nothing back. We supposed to be way more elite than this. So I'm not taking nothing back. But at the same time, I got to give them a little slack. So they had some bad snaps last weekend. Yeah, God dog. They look a little better today, though. They look a little better today. Hopefully, they can't afford to do that against Bama. Oh, that was a horrible play. That was a horrible play. Who designed that? That was a terrible play. I know I might be a little behind y'all. Y'all probably catching it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably on, regular cable or whatever, but I let my cable go. So with the cable that I have, the Hulu and the Disney Plus is a little behind. So bear with me. I might be responding to plays a little later than what y'all seeing. Yeah, you're going to do better than that. Y'all going to have to come better than that, Wisconsin. And then y'all need to, like, all right, we know you threw an interception. Know you turned the ball over. We got to see something. You can't keep trying to run on Bama like that. It's not gonna happen. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Damn. Linebacker had to go out there and get him. Oh, you ain't gonna get nothing out that backfield. Bama ain't finna go for that. You be having better. You'll have better luck throwing the ball. You will have better luck throwing the ball downfield. Mm, okay. End of the first quarter. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, y'all. At the end of the second, halftime, I'm shutting the live down and I'm coming back for the Georgia game. Like I said, I'm not too invested in this game. I just want to see how they play season out, season in and season out. I typically don't watch too many games like that. Like mainly the SEC, but I definitely wanted to see after seeing Bama lose to Florida State. Even though Florida State is a good team this season, so yeah, Florida State been terrible for the last couple of years, but it looked like they doing good this. Reconnection successful. Looked like my program got disconnected. But yeah, I automatically thought, well, goddamn, they got beat by Florida State, but not knowing that Florida State said, nah, man, we about to get some guys, man. We ain't playing. But yeah, that was a good win for Florida State, man. Like that quarterback they got, man, the dude looked good, man. Dude look good. That's just like damn. It's like every time I turn around, we pass up on elite quarterbacks. Like I don't get it. I don't get what the hell Georgia doing when it comes to the quarterback position. But it is what it is. I mean, when it comes to Georgia and teams like Bama, man, the players that stand out the most is always either the receiver or the running backs or the defense. It's never the quarterbacks. Well, as far as with Bama, they always had decent quarterbacks, good quarterbacks. But as far as Georgia goes, man, we just lack that. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in there. I'm not, part of the staff, so I don't know what the hell is going on. But we need to start recruiting better when it comes to the quarterbacks, because I'm sick of seeing mediocre quarterbacks. I'm sick of just getting lucky like we did with Stetson Bennett. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It's getting old, because of course we noticing like, yeah, we're great. We always look pretty good on defense. Even this season, I'm not even sure about our defense this season. I'm just being real with y'all, because this will be our first test this weekend. So I ain't even sure about our defense this weekend, but I will say that Georgia needs to recruit better as far as that quarterback position. I'm getting tired of seeing mediocre guys. Like, just tired of it. I know a lot of people don't like to hear, but it's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't want to keep seeing these mediocre quarterbacks. Like, get some guys in here, man. Pull out that checkbook and get the right guys in here. Now, we got Jared Curtis, the 5-star that decommitted and then recommitted. You know what I mean? It was a surprise that to me that he recommitted to UGA, but I guess he figured he probably trying to figure out where he got a better chance to play at, to be real. I don't know if it's as much about money with Jared Curtis, but he's probably trying to figure out where he'll have a better chance to play. And Georgia is probably one of the teams where he would have a better chance to get his start, just due to the quarterbacks that we have right now. We don't have anybody really in his way. Oh, that boy got that sack. Wow, yeah, Wisconsin, y'all going down. One of your linemen look like he down. Hmm. What happened? Oh, that leg, man. That leg. Oh, man. I hate to see players go down like that. Hate to see it happen. The quarterback running into the back of your leg like that. That happens a lot, man. When it comes to those linemen, that happens a whole ton. He good though. He walking it off by himself, so he's straight. I think that's the center too. Well, Daniel O'Neal, it's gonna get a little tough for you. I think Wisconsin need to try running the ball a little more, in my opinion. I mean, it's not gonna work, but I think they may need to start trying to run a little more, maybe to the outside or something. Switch it up, because I mean, give us some different looks. Got him again. Yep. I mean, they offensive line is just caving. You see my man dropping back like damn near 20 yards because he can't sit in the pocket at all. Like, watch the replay, man. If y'all, like, my man can't, I mean, he ain't got no time to do nothing really. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what's the deal with him and Dylan Raiola, but they might need to try their luck. Yeah, they might need to try their luck. I'm not trying to put it all on the quarterback, but he don't look too great either. It look like he a little slow too, slow to take off. You know you ain't got nothing downfield. You done drop back. You know you ain't got nothing downfield. Go on and take off. Damn, Bama. It don't matter. It don't matter. Ain't gonna change nothing. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that would have been a touchdown. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's get to it. All right, Bama. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Complete some damn passes. Can we see that from Gunner Stockton today? Can we please see Gunner Stockton complete some damn some meaningful passes today? Got him. Shit, what Constance said, we finna get some get back. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna come back with a cold one. At 3:30, I'm gonna come back with a cold one. Damn that. Cause I already feel like I'm gonna need it. Yeah, that's where you mess up at. All what you got so many guys downfield. Go ahead and go for it. They can't handle it. Go ahead and go for it, Bama. Mmm. Wow, you can't do that. You can't do that, Wisconsin. You're getting too hype, man. You can't do that. Yeah, come on now. You can't do that. Well, there ain't no point in trying to discuss it. It is what it is. You ain't no overturning that. Yeah, man. Y'all, you got to be clean playing teams like Bama, Wisconsin. You have to be clean, man. Up, touchdown. Good play. That's how you get open. That's how you get open, Georgia receivers. That's how you get open. Make it easy on your quarterback. That's all I want to see you do is make it easy on your quarterback. Man got wide open. And that's all it's about, man. Making it easier on your quarterback. Like, get open. That's what you're a receiver for. Get yourself open. Yeah, yeah. Jeremy Bernard, the one taking off. Ryan Williams, he ain't really, I mean, we thought he was gonna be somebody. I mean, I ain't saying he ain't nobody, but Ryan Williams is doing his thing. That's on that cornerback too. Like, what the hell was he doing? Like, how was you covering him with your back turned towards him? I don't get it. Uh, what are we gonna do, UGA? What are we gonna do? You know, I cut back from watching coverage channels and stuff like that, UGA coverage channels. I really have cut back. It was hard for me to do it because I'm so used to watching them, but I really have cut back, and I really didn't watch none of it um, prior to this game, and I feel good about that. I feel good about not watching because I feel good about my opinion about my Georgia Bulldogs. So even if I don't think we're as good as a Tennessee, I still feel good to not have been hearing, a bunch of biasness and a bunch of just unnecessary talking like a lot of these guys do. You know what I mean? That's why I don't come live or do videos every single day because at the end of the day, I mean, what more can you say? What more can you predict? Like, and I'm not for predicting. That's why I don't do predictions and stuff like that because I'm not. I feel like it's cool. Like, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind doing it. It's cool, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We won't know until we see the game, and that's kind of how I feel about Georgia. You beat Marshall 48-7, then you turn around, you beat Austin Peay 28-6. So it's kind of like you really can't predict anything. They didn't do anything to really for us to think that they are going to beat Tennessee. I hope we beat Tennessee. I don't know how we're going to do it. The identity of the team is not there yet. Tennessee game will show the identity. In my opinion, this will be what our identity is. And I know I called for Gunner to get benched. And I only did that because I feel like even though Gunner, don't have a couple of the starters on his O line, I feel like he left a lot of plays out on the field. He left wide receivers open, and I just felt like you playing an Austin Peay team and you can't throw the ball downfield and complete. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I'm not one of those ones that's gonna sit back and try to make it seem or justify his mistakes. I'm just gonna say, yeah, this dude is just not good. He's not as good as we thought he was gonna be. At least these last 2 weeks didn't show us anything. I know everybody was hyped about that game versus Marshall, but you know, I keep telling people, man, if you're playing Marshall, that ain't nothing to be hyped about. Yeah, for him to see Bernard was crazy. Mm, that was a good throw. That was a good throw. But I also heard that Tennessee's starting cornerbacks are injured, so that could be a good thing for Gunner Stockton. Ooh wee. Neither one of these teams allowing each other to run. But yeah, that could be a good thing for the Georgia Bulldogs. The fact that Tennessee's two starting cornerbacks are out, so that could possibly be a good thing for Gunner Stockton. Who knows? Maybe he can take advantage of it. But I know if we were holding back on anything, we need to go ahead and start deploying these weapons. Damn, is he scared to get hit or is? I mean, I ain't saying get your head tore off, but I see a lot of baseball sliding and stuff like that. He trying to. I thought I was gonna see that boy Dylan Raiola, man. Even though he left us, I ain't got no hate towards him. I thought I was gonna see him today. I wanted to see what he was about. To be real, I mean, he had so much hype around his name. So I'm like, damn, like And then when he played last weekend, I didn't get to see that game either. But I thought I would see him today. But I guess not. I don't like that leg snap. Damn, he getting up pretty slow, big man. What the hell? He did hit him kind of hard though. First down, Wisconsin. That's all you gotta do with Bama. It seemed like you just can't photograph your plays. Like that's just how I feel about with Bama, and it's gonna be tough to run on them. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You getting what a inch a run, like it's gonna be tough to run on them. So, but it looked like all you got to do with Bama is just for one, the old line got to hold it down, give them some time because they definitely ain't giving old buddy no time. What is this called? Oh Lord, Bama. On the defense. Okay. Well, there go y'all second win right there, Wisconsin. There you go. A free down. There you go. That's what I was just talking about, wasn't it? You gotta be creative on that, you gotta be creative on that offense, man. Cause it looked like they ain't being creative at all. Ain't too much motion going on or nothing. Damn, man. Somebody get open for the man. Mm. Yeah, so I definitely see Bama pulling away in this game, but um Wisconsin just got to do. They just got to give some different looks on offense. I feel like nope, he didn't get it. Damn, bro, they barely can damn get a yard and running. Like it's crazy. Like that's crazy. I mean, Bama ain't done much better, but I'm just saying. Well, they done a little better, but damn. Oh, they did give him the first. Don't look like they got a whole lot of speed from their running backs either. Cause if you think about it, ain't nobody got to fly down. None of the safeties or nothing ain't got to fly downfield or nothing. It look like it's all just the running backs. Lord have mercy. You can't do that, Wisconsin. You got to play more cleaner than that, Wisconsin. You got to play way cleaner than that, man, if you want to try to win this game. Yeah, man, you shooting yourself in the foot, man. You can't do that. Damn. My man ain't got nobody open downfield. Damn. Damn. Oh man. Nigga, you sat in the pocket for about 5 seconds. Somebody gotta get open. Those boys cover like that. I wish they had like a if they had like the camera showing the receivers downfield so we can get to see what the receivers are actually doing because that man sat in the pocket long enough to be able to get for somebody to get open. Oh, that was a good trick play. Still didn't do nothing with it. Damn, Wisconsin boy, y'all look terrible, boy. Damn. Nah, he ain't coming back in. Nah, he can forget it. Go on and sit it down out. Go on and sit it out. It ain't gonna change the outcome no way. Somebody got to get open, Wisconsin. Yeah, they played it conservative. Just go ahead and run the ball. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. Somebody need to get open. Damn, taking deep breaths. Somebody need to get open. That's the biggest issue. Mm. Yeah, them boys. Somebody got to get open to help that quarterback out. I kind of feel like that. I kind of feel like that when I be watching Georgia. Like, damn, man, is somebody gonna get open at some point? Like, come on, man. We got tight ends, we got running backs, wide receivers. Like, somebody got to get the hell open for the man. Help the man out. I don't see that happening. You know, I don't know. Wisconsin might pick it up, make some adjustments after the half or whatever the case may be, but they need to do something. Kids making noise. I don't know, y'all. It's probably picking some of that up. My mic is not even loud, but it's picking up like crazy, which is weird to me. Why is it picking up so damn heavily? But I got a noise reductor on it on the vocal, so on the mic, so it shouldn't pick up too much in the background. Yeah. So I was thinking about watching this whole game, but I don't feel like watching it live. Um I don't feel like watching it live. So I'm gonna cut it and then come back for that Georgia game because that's the only game that I'm really considered or I'm really uh concentrating on. See how well our dogs do. Damn, Zoe Saldana up there twerking. What you doing, girl? Anyway, yeah, man. In between these breaks, man, I like to talk about my dogs, man, because that's the only thing that really matters, really. But yeah, man. Hopefully, hopefully he can shut us up, cause he ain't gonna be able to shut me up if he don't do good. This game, he got to do. Well, I'm not gonna put too much on Gunner this weekend. I ain't gonna put too much on him. Well, I'll say this: I'm not expecting him to throw for 300 and some yards, 3 touchdowns. I'm not looking for that. But what I am looking for is for him to go downfield and complete some passes deep. I am expecting that. I need to see that to at least let us know that he can go downfield. He can throw a deep ball. This would be week 3, and we haven't seen a deep ball from him at all. So I'm looking for that. What's up with you, bro? I'm looking for that. What they saying out there about them dogs, man? I ain't been keeping up. I ain't been trying to hear, no caping or nothing like that. I ain't been trying to hear no nothing really from these other channels. What they been saying out there? Nowadays, I just try to keep up with the team and the injured list and all of that. I don't even want to listen to nobody, to be honest. All right, Wisconsin boy, y'all better take advantage of this. Up, you didn't. That's the biggest run. That's their biggest run for this second half. I mean, second quarter. They was doing well, man, stopping the run. Like they slacking up a little bit, or they slacked up for that play at least. And when was he been giving them light in his run game? Not against Wisconsin. He haven't. That was his best run. Yeah, man. Everybody looking decent this season, man. Everybody looking decent this season, brother. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do I got my chat on? Man caught the ball on the ground down there. Oh, they about to play around with Wisconsin. I could already see it. If Wisconsin don't make no adjustments in the second half, yeah, they about to play around. And the only real adjustment I think they need to make is to get somebody open on offense. You know what I mean? Look like they struggling a whole lot. So look like Bama might have a chance. Just this might just be a play around game for them. That's what it looking like. They go that boy Bernard. Damn, Bama. Man, that man damn near complete every damn pass. It don't matter if the man laid on the ground, the man completing the pass. Tyler Simpson looking good in my eyes. Wow. Yeah, they are terrible, bro. Look at that. They are horrible. Them damn DBs are terrible. Yeah, Bama can take that. Bama damn sure can pick away this defense. It's another first down right here. Another first down. Yep. What I told you. They about to pick up, man. That damn Tyler Simpson about to pick away this defense, man. This another easy win for him. Nice ball too. Well, I mean, part of it is coming from Wisconsin defense. Them dudes suck. Oh, he should have threw. He should have threw that one. He had his man wide open. He should have threw that. Hmm. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, this is a little boring for me. I don't know about y'all, but it looked like we already see the outcome in the first half. Even though they only scored 14 points, we already see what the outcome gonna be. Wisconsin can't establish nothing on offense, so they can't establish a run. They can't establish the pass game. I mean, this is gonna be quite a boring game, and Bama better have fun with this one, man, 'cause they got us next week, so they better have fun with this one. So you know, but it looked like Tyler Simpson looked pretty good, man. He completing pass after pass, first down after first down, so that's a good thing to note. You know, that's definitely a good thing to note for them. Well, for us also, like, you got to stop the quarterback. You got to get to the quarterback at some point. I mean, I think he only got sacked one time in this game, so you got to get to him. But he is mobile. He can use his legs, so it's gonna be tough to do with a quarterback that can use his legs. I mean, we do have speed on our defense, but at the same time, their old line don't look too bad in my opinion. Damn, neck hurting. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely have me a cold one during our game. I feel like I'm gonna need it. I feel like I'm gonna need more than the cold one. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is gonna be the game to determine how well Georgia will play for the rest of the season. This game is what I'm gonna judge to see how well they're gonna play for the rest of the season. I mean, obviously you can get better and better, but this is the game that I'm gonna judge it based on. I didn't judge the last two games at all. The last two games I couldn't judge to see what they were able to do, you know. But let other people tell it. They were judging off of those last two warm up games. I'm not gonna judge Georgia's offense or defense, against no warm up games. I gotta see you. I gotta see you versus a SEC team. That should be what we should be looking at. Like, of course, you want to talk about and highlight some of the good things that happened in the first two, like, semi, like, preseason games. Of course, you want to highlight certain things from certain players or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I didn't, I didn't judge this team's identity off of playing those two teams. This game will, you know, it will show us who they really are. Alabama look cool though. They look good. They look straight. They look okay. And if we lose to Tennessee, we shit. Well, we probably dropping out. We definitely dropping out the top 10 if we lose to Tennessee. Boom. Wow. Tearing that defense up. Tearing that secondary up. That's what you do though. That's how you help your quarterback out. Get open. That's how. But them boys way them DBs is terrible though. Like, nobody is like it's been wide open catches all game. This the whole half has been wide open catches, which is crazy to me. Mm, his running back ain't that something? Yeah, the three guys ain't doing nothing but stand there looking at him. Ain't nobody got no hand on him or nothing. Ain't nobody defending him at all. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I definitely can't watch this. And Wisconsin got to make it a game, and they definitely not making it a game. Touchdown. Easy. But that was a good throw, though. And that definitely was a good drive by Ty Simpson in that offense. That was a good drive. But I mean, in my opinion, ain't they supposed to do that to Bama? I mean, Wisconsin. Wisconsin is unranked, so I mean, this is supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen. 21 to zip in the first half. This is supposed to happen. That was a good ass throw right there, man. Oh yeah, that was a good throw. See, they out there having fun, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Have all the fun you want to have, cause boy, week 4 is going down. It's going down. Like I said, they playing an unranked Wisconsin team, so you know everything that they doing, they should be doing. Um, and that's just it is what it is. Now, will they score 70 something points on Wisconsin? I doubt it. But you just never know. Like I say, if Wisconsin make the right damn adjustments, they'll be all right. But it's just up to their coaching staff. You got to make the right, especially the defense, man. Really, it ain't even just the defense, bro. Both sides of the ball is playing terribly. The DBs is horrible. You know what I mean? The O line is terrible. Ain't giving the quarterback no time to do nothing. The receivers obviously ain't getting open at no point downfield. I done seen this quarterback O'Neal. He's done had plenty of chances to throw downfield. He done had plenty of time. But you know, your guys got to get open, and that's the whole thing, man. That's the reason why they not winning this game, or the reason why they not in this game right now, because they definitely not in this game. But I thought it was gonna be more of a game. I don't know why. I thought Wisconsin was gonna be better than this. I don't, and they could possibly be better than this. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I thought for one I was gonna see Dylan Raiola, and two, I definitely thought I was gonna see a better managed game than this, because they definitely are doing horrible in my opinion. You can't get your run going. You can't get your pass game going. Like, you gotta have something going. We talking about Bama. You gotta have something going. Either your defense playing hard or something. But at this point, it don't seem like they got nothing going on. What that is, James Cook? Dolphins versus the Bills Thursday night. But yeah, man, they got to do something. Wisconsin, y'all got to pull something off. Score at least 6 points. God damn, make it make it a game. You got to score at least 4 points. I mean 6 points. Damn, almost feel bad for y'all. Cause I really, for whatever reason, I really did think y'all was gonna be better this season. I don't know what it is. I guess a couple of little recruits y'all got. I thought that y'all was gonna be a little better, but it seemed like y'all are frail out there. It seemed like y'all just don't know where y'all at. Y'all don't, you know. It don't seem like the crowd is really getting in the way of things. It don't seem like that. It ain't a whole lot of false starts or nothing like that. They just can't put it all together. But somebody got to break out and do something. I know y'all got some playmakers somewhere on that team. Clemson on upset. Okay, Oregon, Northwestern. Wow, he just walked in there. Come on now. Man just walked in the damn end zone. All right, Wisconsin still trying to do something with the run game. Damn, boy, your linemen, man, ain't blocking. Them boys ain't doing nothing. And they got him back out there. Got their center back out there. And it don't look like they protecting him at all. They ain't protecting nobody. Today they got 59 total yards. Wow. The Alabama's 212. That's pathetic. Halftime. All right. So, man, I appreciate the ones that jumped off in it. Salute to my guy, Ransom the Don. You know, I'm not going to watch the second half of this game. I think I already know the outcome of this game. Um, Obviously, Bama is at home, 21 to zip at halftime. You know, unless Wisconsin makes some big time adjustments, I don't see Wisconsin staying in this game or getting into this game because right now they ain't even in the game. 21 to 0, they're not even in the game. But hopefully they can make some adjustments. If they do, you know, that kudos to them. But I think I already know the outcome. Shout out to the Crimson Tide Alabama fans, Roll Tide, whatever y'all be saying. Uh, but yeah, man, stay tuned, man, for the live coming at 3:30, Georgia versus Tennessee. Go Dogs!